Tire planters. Old tires can be transformed into vibrant and durable planters. Clean them thoroughly, drill drainage holes, and paint them in fun, bright colors. Plastic bottle crafts. Plastic bottles can be turned into a variety of garden items, from self-watering planters to whimsical flowers. You can cut and paint the bottoms of bottles to create a colorful floral display. Tin can lanterns. Empty tin cans can be repurposed into beautiful hanging lanterns. Remove the labels, punch decorative patterns into the cans with a hammer and nail, attach a wire for hanging. Recycled glass bottle pathways. Create a unique, eco-friendly garden path by embedding old glass bottles in a bed of sand or gravel. The bottles will catch the light and add a stunning visual element. Repurposed furniture. Give old furniture a new life in your garden. An old dresser can become a tiered planter, a broken chair can be a whimsical pot holder, or a vintage ladder can be a perfect display for various potted plants. Projects using natural and found materials. Painted rock markers. This is a simple and fun project for all ages. Collect smooth rocks and paint them to create decorative markers for your herbs or vegetables. You can paint the name of the plant or a fun image like a strawberry or carrot. Log slice stepping stones. If you have access to a fallen tree, you can use slices of the trunk to create a rustic and beautiful pathway. Pebble plant pots. Decorate plain terracotta pots by gluing small, flat pebbles or stones to the outside for a natural, textured look. Driftwood or branch trellises. Use fallen branches or pieces of driftwood to create a rustic and natural trellis for climbing plants like peas, beans, or morning glories. Fairy gardens. Create a miniature world in a pot or a broken terracotta container. Use small plants, pebbles, and tiny figurines to design a magical landscape. Stacked flower pots. Create a tower of plants by stacking different-sized terracotta pots. This is a great way to save space and add a unique vertical element to your garden. Wind chimes. Make a unique wind chime using recycled silverware, keys, or other scrap metal. Hang them from a tree branch or a patio cover to create a peaceful and melodic sound in your garden. Bird feeders. Attract beautiful birds to your garden with a DIY bird feeder. You can make one from an old wine bottle, a soda bottle, or even a piece of wood. Concrete leaf casting is a beautiful and rewarding DIY craft that allows you to create unique, nature-inspired stepping stones, bird baths, or decorative garden art. The process is surprisingly simple, and the results are stunning. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you get started. Materials you'll need. Large, fresh leaves. The best leaves for this project are those with prominent veins and a sturdy structure, such as hosta, rhubarb, burdock, or elephant ear leaves. The bigger the leaf, the bigger your casting will be. Concrete mix. A standard all-purpose concrete mix or a sand mix works well. You can also find specialized concrete mixes for sculpting or casting at a craft or hardware store. Plastic sheeting or a large tarp to protect your work surface. Plastic gloves to protect your hands from the concrete. Dust mask to avoid inhaling concrete dust. Bucket or wheelbarrow for mixing the concrete. Trowel or shovel for mixing and applying the concrete. Water to mix with the concrete. Sturdy support. A mound of sand, a bucket of dirt, or a large flat surface covered with plastic will serve as a base for your leaf. Optional. Rebar or wire mesh for reinforcement, concrete stain or paint for finishing, and a paintbrush. Step-by-step instructions. 1. Prepare your workspace. Find a level, well-ventilated area to work in, preferably outdoors. Lay down a large plastic sheet or tarp to protect the ground from spills. Make sure your workspace is somewhere you can leave the casting to dry for at least 48 hours. 2. Prepare the leaf. Choose a leaf that is in good condition without tears or holes. Clean off any dirt. Place the leaf upside down, veins facing up on your prepared support surface. A mound of sand works perfectly because you can shape it to give the final casting a slightly concave shape, which is ideal for a bird bath. 3. Mix the concrete. Following the instructions on your concrete mix bag, add water gradually and mix thoroughly with a trowel or shovel. The goal is to achieve a consistency similar to thick oatmeal or peanut butter. It should be firm enough to hold its shape, but wet enough to be easily spreadable. Start with less water than you think you need and add more as you go. 4. Apply the concrete. Wearing your gloves, scoop the concrete and start applying it to the center of the upside-down leaf. Work your way outwards, spreading the concrete evenly to a thickness of about 1 to 2 inches. A thicker layer will make the casting more durable. As you work, gently pat the concrete to remove any air bubbles and ensure it gets into all the nooks and crannies of the leaf's veins. Tip: for larger castings or those that will be used as stepping stones, you may want to embed a small piece of wire mesh or a few short pieces of rebar into the concrete for added strength. 5. Let it cure. Once the concrete is applied, cover the entire casting with plastic sheeting to keep it moist. This is a crucial step for proper curing and to prevent cracking. Let it sit undisturbed for at least 24 to 48 hours. The longer you let it cure, the stronger the casting will be. 6. Remove the leaf. After the concrete has fully cured, carefully flip the casting over. The leaf will likely be stuck to the concrete. Gently peel the leaf away, starting from the edges. The concrete will have captured every detail of the leaf's intricate vein pattern, leaving a beautiful and unique impression. 7. Finishing touches. Curing. The casting will continue to harden over the next few weeks. You can mist it with water a few times a day to aid in the final curing process. Cleaning. Use a wire brush or a stiff, bristled brush to remove any remaining bits of leaf or to smooth out any rough edges. Painting, staining. If you wish to add color, you can apply concrete stain or paint designed for outdoor use. Earth tones, greens, or metallic paints can look particularly striking. Sealing. To protect your casting from the elements and enhance its longevity, you can apply a concrete sealer. Let the paint dry completely according